You know what? I'm going to say it. Nodes are boring. On most node protocols, all you do is buy the nodes, then claim the rewards, then refresh the page, and then see that your tokens are slowly dripping in, but the value is also beginning to come down. And that's pretty much my life of nodes. I think it can be done better, and I found a platform which I think is going to do it better. And it's called Project Europa, and I have one whitelist for their pre-sale to give away. It's $350 pre-sale position, so you'd have to pay for that by yourself. Obviously, I'm not paying that for you, but the kicker is you've only got 12 hours.
Tell me how you do it. She won't tell anyone. She said you feel better if you only just tell her. Take the life
Welcome back to Crypto Mischief. Richie here, where I talk about my favorite thing in the entire world. Goddamn cryptocurrency. That's right. This is Project Europa.finance. As I said, I have one whitelist to give away. We're going to go through the project briefly, then I'm going to show you the farm, how to get into the competition, and in about 12 hours, I'm going to draw it. And that's it. Then we're going to go in, and we're going to make some gains, hopefully. This is not financial advice. This is more entertainment and education about new projects in the blockchain. So here we are. You will find this project on AVAX, by the way. So a way to think about Project Europa, they're saying, is like a new planet, and to enter the planet you need a passport, or a visa, and their NFTs are the passports or visa to enter their ecosystem. Once you have that, you can enter the planet and start earning their orbit token. The longer you're on the planet and the more you play on the planet, the more orbit your collector NFT can accumulate. Passive income meets interactivity. That's what Project Europa is all about. So it's all about, oh, wow, cool. They just come out of there, don't they? NFTs, it's all about NFTs. With identifier NFTs, not only are we able to control the number of new users to upkeep treasury sustainability, more uptime for you and the investor, these NFTs can provide attractive boosts for people who are aiming to get the best return on their investment with Project Europa. So the NFTs will boost. Cooldowns, I guess, to protect the price. Merging, I've never seen this before. So apart from buying high tier collectors outright, Project Europa allows users to merge their existing collectors together, quite literally growing your armada. So you can merge NFTs together. That's pretty cool. Never seen that before. This fun mechanic lets users choose which path they want to take on the quest to a mighty planet collector. If we come into the Twitter, you'll see some interesting things. They have already 15,000 followers. For a project that hasn't launched yet. That is very good. If we come down right here, it says, calling all big and little dippers. This is why the whitelist is so soon, right? Because we have less than 24 hours to get this all done. So this was 2 hours ago. That's why I'll be calling it maybe even 12 hours earlier than I said. Yes, so this will be very, very soon. I'm going to be choosing the winner for this. The best place to find out about this project would either be on their Twitter or on their Discord. I advise you to get into both. Their Discord's pretty full of great new announcements. So, to get the latest news always from the Discord, definitely. Latest announcements would be, let's get down to the bottom. This is your last, so probably going to have to do this. This is your last call to use the bot and submit your wallet address. Dippers only, please follow the instructions in the pin posts in the channel. We will stop taking wallet address in 48 hours from this message. So this was about 24 hours ago, right? If you do not submit your wallet address by then, your whitelist allocation will be considered null and void. So if you do win, if you do get that tweet from me, then I will have, you'll have to come in and probably do this. So moving into their white paper, we'll get a bit more detail on this, okay? So to put a bit more information into this, to what it is, right? So step one, you would mint and purchase a Project Europa identifier NFT, right? That is the first step of this process. Then step two, you would enter the protocol with your Orbit token and build a Stardust collector. So first you need the NFT, as I said, which is your passport into the ecosystem. Then you would use Orbit token and build a Stardust collector. Step three, build more Stardust collectors from your armada. So these collectors are essentially the nodes, right? Then step four, keep auto compounding to begin merging your way to a mighty planet collector. Step five, take part in more exciting activities on Project Europa. So Planet Collector seems to be the biggest node that we can get. As you can see here, it's extremely gamified. Your NFTs here on the right. So create collectors that yield daily return is the idea, which are your nodes, which give you daily return. Collector creation is time gated behind a cooldown. Gain levels by interacting with the protocol. The higher the level, the users will enjoy better perks like lower cooldowns and bonus rewards from your collector. Merge collectors into bigger ones. So you can have a Stardust, which is the smallest one, then an Asteroid collector, then a Planet collector, the biggest node or collector. Build your collector armada and merge your way to a mighty planet collector. So this is that point of merging nodes, I guess, not merging NFTs, merging the nodes together. Improve your rewards by experimenting with new NFTs, auto-compounding, playing games, and interacting with the community. So you can also experiment with new NFTs within the ecosystem as well. So this is a really immersive, gamified like node system, basically. Very cool. The costs, the Stardust collector is 10 orbit, the Asteroid collector is 190 orbit, and the Planet collector is 6,900 orbit, which is mental, 690 times more expensive than the Stardust collector, and gets you 55 orbit a day variable. The other two are nothing compared to this. This is a beast of a node, absolute beast, wow. To put it all together, this would be how we'll map out everything, right? So we up here, user invests and purchases this passport. You have the idea of how to get into this ecosystem. Then from there, you would invest and purchase either the Stardust collector, the Asteroid collector, or the Planet collector. You can then boost that with an NFT, which will serve multiple purposes and register users on the protocol and give them boosts as well as fund the treasury. The treasury being here, treasury coming from your fuel, will invest on different platforms. This is quite common for node projects. Then your NFT perks, extra rewards and boosts from NFTs are added to the rewards that you receive. You can also auto-compound, of course, back into your nodes to create more nodes. Finally getting paid out in this Orbit token. That's the native token of the Project Europa ecosystem. This is all on AVAX, by the way. I'm not going to go into the cooldown period in this video. I'll do it in a later one when the project's up and running, actually, because it's quite complex. I want to just make this a brief overview for now. And also we have other content to cover later on, which is cool. Treasury, in terms of the token, there's a 15% tax which will be applied from all rewards accumulated from the collectors. So this is something to know about when they're withdrawn from the ecosystem. The 5% goes to the team wallet and 10% goes to future development. So there's a tax on token sales, which will go to the team and to future developments. A 10% tax will be applied to all treasury earnings in their native tokens. Will go 2% to the team and 8% to future developments also. So that's where the team profits from this project, in case you are curious about that. Orbit, very bullishly, only has 2 million tokens in its total supply, which is quite low. So it should be quite, has the potential to be quite a high valued token with only 2 million total supply. That's very, very bullish. The NFTs, how much are they going to cost? You could get one for 50 to 1,000, 1,000 to 2,500, or 2,500 to 5,000. So these are going to be quite pricey, but then it is looking like it's going to be a pretty lucrative ecosystem to be in. Sometimes in crypto, you got to be early. Sometimes you got to risk it for the biscuit. Sometimes you got to see potential before jumping into these kind of things. I'm going to probably be opening this, so you'll see a lot more videos about this in the future. Okay, and here is the tweet that I'm going to send out. Actually, I'm not going to do a Google form. This is way faster. Twitter. Have you heard of it? It's amazing. One Project Europa whitelist up for grabs. Leave your wallet address in the comments and retweet to be eligible for the draw in 6 hours. That's right, we're going to do it in 6 hours. So at Project Europa, hashtag nodes, hashtag passive income, hashtag GameFi. That's right. I'm going to send this out. This tweet is going to be linked in the description of this video as well. So get in, put your wallet address into this tweet, retweet it, okay? And you might be eligible in 6 hours. You could be the lucky winner. I'm just going to randomly use the DApp, find one guy that's going to be the winner, and that person I will tweet back to and say you've won. Then I'll tell you exactly what you need to do. And you're going to have to be pretty fast because time is a ticking. Okay, see you later. Don't get wrecked.
Tell me how you do it.